everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about 5 things I wish I knew in my early 20s. I have made a reel about this. If you want, please go follow my Instagram, my TikTok, everything's listed right here. But I have made a reel on this, but I feel like Instagram always has a timer, and you have to stop talking at this minute because people's rate is so low on Instagram that they're just gonna scroll past. If you've not made your point in 30 seconds, they'll be like, nope, let me scroll. And I feel like YouTube is a space where people want to watch long form videos, they want to see long form videos, and yeah, that's why I thought I'll just make a a longer video on this. So this video is specifically for girls who are in their early 20s or they're entering their 20s and are really scared. I'm in my mid 20s now, and these are things I wish I knew in my early 20s. I feel like that would have made my life much easier. I'm not saying that I'm not grateful for all the experiences I've had in my early 20s. If you don't know me, I had moved abroad in my early 20s, and that was the best decision I had taken. But at the same time, it came with a lot of learnings, it came with a lot of character development, and I'm really grateful for whatever I have gone through in my early 20s because that has made me the person I am today. So, yes, I hope this video helps anyone who's in their early 20s and are scared and that they have no one to talk to. And I hope this video really helps at least one girl. Okay, so yeah, I hope this video is something you actually like. Okay, so number one thing is that have fun. I understand that your early 20s are meant for you to work on your skills, know what you want in life. But let me tell you, 90% of people who are in their early 20s do not know what they want in life, and that's actually okay. Okay, you don't have to know everything, but if you're someone who knows what they want to achieve in life, you are working towards it, don't forget to have a little bit of fun as well. Don't take life too seriously as well. um have a balance of everything. So for example, if you're working and studying at the same time, make sure that you're working for like 5 6 days a week, studying 5 days a week, and one day you're just having fun with your friends, or you're just doing things you actually want to do. Okay, if your idea of fun is reading a book or watching a Netflix show, do that, but make sure to have fun and don't take life too seriously. Okay, second thing is, don't chase people. I've said that in my reel as well. Do not chase people, um, and learn how to say no. Because this is really important. Whilst I'm telling you to have fun, you should also know when to stop having fun, because if you have too much fun, you will regret it. But if at the same time, if you're too serious about life, you're gonna regret it. Okay, both ways you are gonna regret it. So make sure it's a balance. So later on in life, you're not regretting it. You're like, okay, I had fun, at the same time I've done everything I want. Okay, so learn how to say no. You do not have to go to everything you've been invited to. You do not have to say yes to everything. If you don't feel like going somewhere, do not go. Sit at home or do something that you actually want to do and make yourself happy. Okay, I think this was now it's the second one is, um learn how to be happy with whatever you have in life. It's easy to come on social media, look at everyone's life and think, oh, I don't have that, I don't have that, oh, why am I, why don't I have any of this, I'm such a loser. No, no, we are not doing that in our early 20s. Okay, you need to be really happy. Be super grateful with what you have. Do not compare your life with anyone. You are on social media looking at everyone's life. It's very easy to feel like you're behind. It's very easy to feel like you've not achieved anything, but trust me, we are all on our own paths. I had a career change at 25. I knew what I wanted to do in life at 25. In my early 20s, I did not even know what I wanted to do, and that's completely okay. We are all on different paths, so it's completely fine. Okay, so third one is, what should I talk about now? This was just a spontaneous idea, so I just decided to put on my camera and just blurt everything. I did not even make a list. This video is not even like, something I had planned. I just had the time. I just put on my camera and I just like, okay, I can talk about that. Okay, so the first thing is, don't take life too seriously. Second is, learn to say no. Third is, um invest in yourself. Feel that this is the most generic advice out there, that you are your biggest investment, invest in yourself and stuff. But I feel like you should, my advice would be to try out everything you want. Okay, that's what I mean by investing in yourself. I'm also saying that invest in your skills. If you know what you want to achieve in life, these are the skills required to be really, really good at that. Go put in the money and just learn the skill. And and that would help you re- help you a lot in your mid and late 20s. So put in the skills. If you feel like you cannot communicate with people, put in the effort to learn how to communicate. Stand in front of the mirror and talk to yourself. Make videos of yourself and keep talking, keep talking, keep talking. Read books, learn new words. Because if you want to be successful in life, or you want to open up your own business, you would have to network with people, and that would take a lot of strength, and it would take a lot of courage and confidence to go out there and talk to people. And if you feel like you do not have that communication skill to talk to strangers, you're not going to be successful at whatever you want to do. Okay, so yeah, that is the third thing. Fourth thing would be, get out of that mindset, that victim mindset that you have. Get out of it. Trust me, no one cares. I used to be in a victim mindset. I used to be like, oh, why does everything bad happen to me? Why does everything happen to me? Why am I such a loser? No, get out of that mindset. No one cares what you've been through. People will care. See, we all go through things, okay? You need to learn how to get out of that thing. We all go through shit, we all go through bad things in life, but people will judge you on the fact that how you are getting out of that thing. Okay, you cannot be in a victim mindset, because people will get tired of you. Trust me, people will get tired of you if you're constantly complaining, constantly comparing, constantly venting out about how things are always going wrong for you, or you just have the bad friends in your life and stuff. And people will genuinely get tired of you. So get out of that victim mindset. You have been through something bad, great. Take it as a character development, take it as a learning curve. Look back onto it, reflect onto it, and see where was your mistake, and work on it, so that that mistake does not get repeated in the future. So get out of that victim mindset. Just get out of it. Okay, no one cares. Trust me, no one cares. We've all gone through shit. Just learn how to get out of it. Okay. The fifth one would be, stop chasing relationships and friendships. Okay, whilst I'm telling you to have fun, enjoy, learn how to say no, also learn not to chase anyone in your life. People will come and go, relationships will come and go, and friendships will come and go. Your early 20s are the best part of your life, because you will be able to make friends very, very easily in your early 20s, while in your mid 20s and late 20s it is a bit tough on making new friends and making sure they're the right people for you, because you and that person have a lot going on in your life, and in some point you will choose to prioritize something else over the friendship, and it's completely okay. But in your early 20s, you have the time, you have the freedom to go ahead and do whatever you want. And so yeah, people will come and go, friends will come and go, so don't chase anyone. If they want to be in your life, they will be in your life. Your only focus should be what you're getting out of that friendship. And I don't mean this in an evil way, that oh, if I'm you need to be with people only if they are, you're getting something out of it. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if they are respecting you, if they are making removing time and effort out of their day to talk to you, to meet you, to be there for you when you need them, they are your true friends. And they are the ones holding on to. They are the ones that are worth holding on to. But if they are someone they don't do anything for you, they only like you when you say yes to them, they are only there for you when you are doing things for them, cut them out of your life. So every friendship, evaluate if they are being there for you and you are being there for them. Evaluate on both ends. Sometimes you are the shitty friend, you are not there for people, but they are there for you. That's why you feel like cutting them off, or they feel like cutting you off, whatever it is. When you come across someone, and after a few months, evaluate on the friendship by yourself, that okay, is she being there for me, am I being there for her, has she been there for me, or is she a good friend, does she respect me in my family, does she respect me, do I respect her, do I want her in my life, um, is she a good person? Evaluate on everything and then make the choice if you want to be their friend or not. Okay. But if they message you and tell you that, oh, I do not want to continue this friendship, or they just ghost you out of the blue, do not chase them. Okay. If they text you that, oh, hey, I feel like you've been a shit friend lately, blah blah blah, sit with them, reflect on them, talk to them, make sure your friendship is stronger after that. But if they just ghost you, or if they are not respecting you, cut them out of your life. Okay, cut them out of your life completely. We do not want people who are not respecting you. Okay, just give me a minute. It's very hot in here. Okay, the sixth one is, respect is the most important thing ever. I'm sorry, I know I said only 5 things, but I just realized I have more to say. So, sixth one is, respect is the most important thing. That sound is my AC sound, so I'm sorry about that. Okay, the sixth is, respect is the most important thing. You need to respect yourself, people need to respect you. Okay, if anyone in your life, be it your mom, be it your blood relative, be it your cousins, be it your friends, be it your colleagues, if they're not respecting you, have the guts to go and talk to them and tell them that, hey, you have not been respecting me, or I do not feel respected in this friendship or in this relationship. Go and tell them, or have the nerve to just cut them off. Okay, you do not need people who do not respect you. Trust me, even if they are the most important people in your life, if they are not respecting you, you do not need them in your life. Okay, if they do not respect you, you do not need them. Respect is the most important thing, especially for me. It's the most important thing. I don't care if you're my mom, I don't care if you're my cousin, I don't care if you're my best friend, I don't care if you're my boyfriend. If you're not respecting me, you are out of my life. Either I will talk to you, I will confront you about it, and or I'll just cut you off. Okay, that's who I am, because respect for me is the most important thing. You can be the most important person in my life, but if you don't respect me, you are out. That's the thing I follow. Okay, so respect is the most important thing. Seventh is related to the sixth one, that you need to respect yourself, because if you do not respect yourself, people won't respect you. So that's the seventh one. If you do not respect yourself, people are not going to respect you. You need to know what you want to achieve in life. Make a list, make a schedule, um, go on, talk about it with your friends and family if you want to, or just work on the things that you want to achieve in life. And if someone is not letting you achieve those things in your life, you do not have to chase them, because you need to respect them. I don't know if I made sense or not. Don't think I did. Okay, let me rephrase it. So it's, if you do not respect yourself, people are not going to respect you. Okay, if you're out there chasing people, going out of your way to make sure that people are happy with you, people are there in your life, trust me, this is a reality of life, that they will not respect you that much. Okay, they will respect you if you have your own life. So you need to hang out with people who love their life, and they are working on their life. They're really really happy with where they are in their life, where they want to go in life. They're extremely happy with it, because if they make you feel guilty for not hanging out with them, if they make you feel like, oh, you're a loser because you made one mistake, and you chase after them and continuously explain to them that, oh, I did this because of this, oh, I did this because of that, they will, trust me, they will not respect you that much. Even if they tell you, oh, I do respect you and stuff, in their minds the level of respect they had for you will start depreciating. I'm not saying don't explain yourself, do explain yourself, but don't chase after them. Okay, don't chase after them. Don't send them long paragraphs when you know they don't give a, when you know they don't care. Don't send long paragraphs. If they've told you they do not want you in their life, respect their decision and move on. Please learn how to respect other people also. Okay, you need to respect yourself. At the same time, when someone is telling you that they do not want you in their life, respect their decision, because you are not, see, what with whoever you're friends with in your early 20s, there's no guarantee that they're gonna stay forever in your life. Okay, some people are just like seasons, they will come, they'll go. Okay, so you need to know who are the people worth holding on to, like I said in my previous point, and then make the decision that, oh, if I want to be friends with them or not. But if someone is messaging you and telling you, hey, I don't feel like this friendship is taking me anywhere, I do not feel like being friends with you and stuff, respect it and move on. You do not have to write paragraphs, you do not have to go after them to explain it. Do, if you want, just message them, hey, I completely respect your decision, I just want to know what went wrong in our friendship, so I make sure that I do not repeat it. And if they tell you, great, work on it if you feel like. If they don't tell you, just let them go. Okay, let them go. Okay, now the last point, I promise this is the last point, is related to the seventh point. Not everything is black and white, sometimes it's gray. This is the most important advice, and I wish someone had just sat me down and told me about it, that life is not supposed to be black and white. Sometimes it's gray, and it's okay. Earlier, in my early 20s, whenever I was friends with someone, in my mind I had this thing that either they have to be my best friend, or they are my biggest enemy. Okay, and that made me miss out on a lot of great friendships. Okay, so if me and that girl, for example, we are best friends, we're hanging out and stuff, and suddenly we just stop hanging out, we just stop talking to each other, I will make sure that she's my enemy. I will make sure she hates me. And that's not what life is about. Okay, I should have just communicated with her and told her, hey, listen, I feel like we're drifting away. Is there anything that you need help with? Is there anything you're going through? I'm here if you want to. I could have just communicated that with that person, but instead I would make sure that they hate me because they're not messaging me. And that made me miss out on a lot of great friendships, and I regret doing that. I wish I could go back and message that person and tell her, this thing that I just told you, because I'm very sure that girl would have been my friend till now. So yeah, so not everything is black and white. So then I just was scrolling on TikTok and I saw this advice that not everything is black and white, sometimes it's gray. So this was also my problem, that if I hang out with a girl, okay, we've gone out clubbing and I hang out with her and I really vibe with her, she's like the best person I've met, she has to hang out with me after that. She has to be my best friend. And if she's not hanging out with me after that, or if she's not messaging me after that, I'll think, oh, she's a fake friend. But life is not that. What if she was thinking that, oh, I will message her first? I could have just communicated that with her. I could have just been like, hey, you wanna hang out? And okay, I'm sorry, I had to change my device because this phone's storage is full. So I just took my mom's phone, and yeah, let me just continue. So I just was scrolling on TikTok and I saw this advice where they were like, not everything's supposed to be black and white. Sometimes it's gray, and that's okay. And that made me realize a lot that sometimes some people are just meant to be my friend and not my best friend. And that's completely okay, because life is that way. Life is not gonna be all sweet and stuff with me, right? I've been through shit, I should know that. So yeah, life is supposed to be gray at some point. Some people are not meant to be your best friends, they're just your as a friend. Like, you can message her for some spontaneous thing, you can message them, you can hang out with them once in a month or something, but not everyone's supposed to be your best friend. So yeah, these are the 8 things I wish I knew in my early 20s. The last one hits a lot because I feel like I could have worked on a lot of friendships, and yeah, I could have some people in my life now. um, but yeah, these are things I wish I knew in my early 20s. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if some of it didn't make sense, because I just didn't have anything planned out. Sometimes I write everything down and make a list and then speak, but I just decided to just talk because this feels more real than the scripted videos. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.